Sustainability is not only about survivability, but it is a measure of how a company can thrive in a highly competitive market and grow, gain market share. ESG is a measure of sustainability. Good ESG companies will use innovation and efficiency to overcome these challenges rather than dodging them. While getting ESG compliant, they not only reduce future risk, but at the same time use innovation and efficiency to reduce cost and thereby get more competitive to achieve a higher bottom line and gain market share. There are numerous ESG challenges present today for any business. On the environment side, you have climate change, global warming, air pollution, waste management, recycling, to name a few. On the social side, you have issues like high unemployment, high inequality, improper safety standards at work, etc. On the governance side, you have various issues where we have seen improper governance standards have led to corruption in those companies, thereby impacting investors, consumers, shareholders, all the stakeholders of that company. And thereby it is important that these companies are able to address these challenges, how equipped they are to handle these challenges, and thereby survive and sustain over the long run. So high ESG score will ensure that a company is able to mitigate those climate or environment related challenges. On the social side, a high social score will ensure that the company has good and proper working conditions for its employees and thereby attract and retain talent. It also helps to ensure consumer loyalty, and there are no product liability issues that the company will face. On the high governance side, it is a measure of what kind of risk controls that the company has, and thereby it will be able to not surprise investors in a negative way. So a high ESG score is a measure of high sustainability of the companies, and those companies will only be able to grow and thrive in a highly competitive market. When we are talking about sustainability, we are talking about survivability of those companies. For example, what happens in a downturn when there is a crisis, economic crisis facing any country? What happens? All the bad businesses during a downturn will go out of business because they are unviable businesses. Only the good ones will be able to stay and thrive in that kind of situation. And when there is an upturn, all those bad businesses have gone out of business, and therefore there are only few players left, only sustainable players left in the industry, and therefore they will be able to take advantage of the upturn. They will have that pricing power, consumer loyalty with them, and therefore they will be able to make high profits when there is an upturn that comes after a downturn that we have seen in the economy. Therefore, these sustainable businesses are those that will survive longer, and whenever the economies grow through a cycle and whenever we see an upcycle phase, they will be able to thrive in those kind of environments and deliver good profits, and therefore be a vehicle for long-term wealth creation for you. So invest in sustainable businesses, invest in businesses that are ESG compliant.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.